Okay, so for today's activity, we're going to be doing our 1-point perspective. We're going to need our 1-point perspective sheet. We're going to need a pencil and an eraser, and we're also going to need our ruler. For today's learning goals, we're going to do number 1, what is the difference between 1, 2, and 3-point perspective? And number 2, how do I turn shapes into forms? To begin with, you're going to view the PowerPoint slideshow that's located the link just above this video to do number 1. We'll understand the difference between 1, 2, and 3-point perspective by using this video. Now that you've done watching the video, take your 1-point perspective sheet, and to begin with, you're going to write your name on the top of it. Okay. We're going to see to begin with that we have a straight line that goes across the back of our paper. This is known as the horizon line. This is where everything kind of meets up, especially when we're doing perspective. Now we're doing 1-point perspective today, so we have 1 point in the center. The center point is known as the VP, or the vanishing point. So what we're going to do is everything is going to go back into the vanishing point. So we'll take this square to begin with. We'll call the square Sammy. All right. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start at the corner. Each corner we're going to go through. We're going to take our corner and we're going to put our ruler on that corner and the ruler on the other side of the vanishing point. We're going to ask ourselves a question then. If we drew a line from Sammy to this vanishing point, would we stab Sammy with our line? Well, as you can see here, if we drew a line from the Sammy to the vanishing point, we do not go through Sammy. So what we'll do is we'll take a line and we'll draw it to the vanishing point. Great. So now we have corner number 2. We'll do the same thing. We'll put our ruler on the vanishing point and we'll put our ruler on that second corner. Number 2, do we stab Sammy? Oh yes, we will stab Sammy if we drew a line from that corner to the vanishing point. See, the line actually goes into Sammy. So what we'll do is we'll skip this line. We won't draw that. Alright, we have another third corner over here. We'll do the same thing. Vanishing point and corner. Look at the line. If we drew a line, you can see that we would stab Sammy. We don't want to stab Sammy. Sammy does not like to be stabbed. Alright, we have the fourth quarter down here. Alright, vanishing point and Sammy. Oh, we're good. So we don't stab Sammy. So we'll take and we'll draw a line from Sammy to our vanishing point. We have completed all the corners that Sammy has. So now we're trying to turn these shapes into forms, a shape being a 2D object with a form being a 3D object. So what we'll do is we'll take and we'll pull the parallel on back through the vanishing point, towards that vanishing point. And then you'll draw a small line there. So now you can see our box, our square looks more like a box. So what we'll do is we'll erase this back here, since we really don't need that. Alright. To make this appear more 3D, because we do have this line going through it, we'll take and we'll shade it. Okay. Now it looks more like a box instead of just a square.